Welcome to Vlogmas day 22. It is Sunday and as you can see it's 10 to 5. Things have sort of gone out of whack for me, as I've explained yesterday. I did hurt my hand. I do apologise for the wonky camera. I'm just holding my phone at the moment. I mainly got up because to have some painkillers, and then I will be going back to bed. Our alarm is not going off to about 8:45. My son has got work, hubby hasn't. So yes, I've just had some painkillers, a drink, and then I shall go back to bed. But I just wanted to give a quick intro and just quickly fill you in what I'm hoping is going to happen today. Alright, try and get you in focus here. Right, yes, this is just continuing from a few minutes ago. As I said, it is coming up to 5 o'clock in the morning. Things have gone a little bit out of whack, and you know me and my planning. We did spend a good amount of time at A&E at the hospital yesterday. Hubby's got 3 days off, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then he should be going back to work just for a few hours Tuesday, being Christmas Eve. My son actually was at work all day yesterday, being Saturday. Then he was travelling to Bedford to his Christmas company do. So I know he got back quite late. I did hear my phone because he said he would text as he was leaving Bedford. But I know it must have been probably gone midnight or early hours this morning when he come home. I know for a fact he does not have a drink at all, not even one when he's driving. I said I'm hoping this camera is okay. Yes, going back, so he came, I think he came home early hours this morning. I sort of was aware when he came home, although I didn't speak to him. I heard him come up. But I think it's just the mother in me, you know, Beansy still lives at home, you know, make sure he's home safe. We did go up in the end, although I had a bit of a late night due to the fact that my filming was a little bit off for timing as well. So I do apologise that Friday's filming did dwindle into Saturday. And then I showed you what I got from Crafty Batty. So we're back on schedule for Sunday, although we're having to slip a few extra pieces in. It is our major shop today. I believe we're going to Iceland, all being well, if we have no more hiccups. We was supposed to be visiting some family. We did do some laundry for another relation, for my son. And we saw my granddaughter yesterday. They popped in because their tumble dryer's packed up, which won't be sorted out until tomorrow. So I said, yeah, and then we're going to deliver that to Wellingborough this morning before we go to do our food shop. Do apologise if this is my face. So, yeah, hubby did say about going to Rushden Lakes. We were supposed to be going there first thing Saturday morning, get there for when the shops opened at 9, which is in Wellingborough. But after we finished the hospital, believe it or not, I said no, I wasn't up to it. I wanted to go to Flying Tiger and the Primark because their Primark is larger than the one we have here in town. So no, and while I was waiting for my x-ray, my son phoned, and that's when he said about dropping off his laundry so he could use the tumble dryer. And I said, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, it went off a bit, so we didn't get to Rushden Lakes. Not sure if we're going to fit it in. We shall see. I didn't want to go. I was quite content to come home. And I did have a little tiny nap before our relations turned up. So yeah, back to today being Sunday. Food shop tomorrow being Monday. I'm going to the fresh veg and fruit stall at Western Favour to get all my vegetables and fruit and everything. I don't think that's going to change. And yeah, and try and sneak in a few of the other things. Do excuse my hair, I've just got up. I've got no lippy on, but yeah, I'm carrying on else. I'm quite content to just, you know, doze and sit down, but you know me and my planning, I have to get everything done, as I have difficulty in relaxing. That's just me. It's just that everything again is at a slower pace. Luckily I'm pretty on top of everything. The only thing is I did say to hubby about helping me finish the little wrapping that I was going to show you, and basically he pointed behind our lounge door and said, well, we got plenty of gift bags, why can't we put everything else in gift bags rather than wrap up? I could see his point of view, which did happen a fair few years ago when I lost the use of my right arm and hand all through for about 3 months. And yeah, things did actually sort of got really, you know, the very basics. So I'm going to get on. Well, I've had some painkillers, and yeah, I'm trying to move my fingers. I'm supposed to do it 3 or 4 times a day with ice and get it moving. And I'm just going to show you a close-up of that. That there is my wedding band. So yeah, it's still there. I do feel awful because I haven't got any rings on this hand, and they've been taken off my other as well, and oh, that was not in the incident. So as I said, I'm hoping to take you along with us today. Right, we just got back from Iceland, one below, and we did some visiting before we went there. That was just to take some laundry to my son. We saw our granddaughter briefly, and then we went food shop. So this is basically part 1 of the food shop. This is Iceland, and then we've got the non-perishable and a few other pieces to pick up from the veg stall and Tesco's tomorrow. So this is my food shop from Iceland. So you'll probably notice some of them are on the bigger size. So we've got some bread. I think they were £1.80 for 2. Then there's the shortbread. This is the 1 kilogram. This was on offer for £3. We do prefer the Highland ones, but I think it's sacrilege when hubby actually dips these in his cup of tea. So I think that can be passed over. We got cocktail sausages. Wanted these fresh. They've got 5th of January on, so that's well in date. That's for 70. That was £3. Cooked ham and pork and egg, £1 each. Cheesy coleslaw. We've got 2 packs of the bacon, which was £3.50 for the 2 packs. That's for the turkey. 1 pack for the turkey and 1 in case we want bacon butties. Got milk. We've got 1 pack of grated cheese, although I did say to hubby we may need to get another one for the jackets on Christmas Eve because we've got a house full. Don't very often get butter, but hubby wanted the unsalted butter for his butter sauce for the turkey. And then we've got some of this chopped bacon to go in with the veg for Christmas Day. 2 lots of rolls. One is for sausage sandwiches for lunch, and the other one is for the burgers. And then, yeah, needed a bigger 1 kilogram of butter or marge. We got 1 of the cranberry, Wednesdale and cranberry, and I think this was £1, but I want to have a look in Tesco's because they have obviously the cheese dairy part, because we do like the the chive cheese as well, so I want to get a mixture of cheeses. These are to go on the burgers in the rolls. They're my usual 2 packs for £5 of the extra mature cathedral. 2 lots of the Domino's sauce. Branston, yeah, it's been a while since I've got some of this. That's nice with turkey sandwiches. Also, we had to have pickled onions. It's the only time of year we actually purchase them is Christmas time. This time I have got mayo and salad cream. Family members prefer to have turkey stuffing and salad cream, and sometimes even cranberry sauce sandwiches or baguettes. Got the big washing up liquid again, although I'm not low yet, but with a hell of a lot more washing up to do. The cost of coffee was reduced down for £1 again. We have been using that other one for the cafeteria, but beans this was £1 off, and we did check, and yeah, July next year, so well in date, although it never lasts that long. And then I just picked up some of these mini rolls for our granddaughter over the Christmas season, for the fact that in case she doesn't eat like Christmas pudding or mince pies or something, sometimes she will try it. And then I got a cheesecake and a strawberry gâteau for Christmas Eve, because we have got mince pies and cream also. I don't want to do too many desserts Christmas Eve because my fridge is going to be full, and once these are defrosted I'm not going to have room to store them, so they're going to have to be eaten up Christmas Eve. And then we have got yeah, 4 cream. I think we nearly emptied the shelf. I like these in because once they're opened, then you store it in the fridge, but it's handy because I've got a stock then so I have limited. I've only got a very small fridge, as you can see down here. 2 lots of cans of mushy peas, that's to go with the fish, and Christmas pudding. And for the ones that didn't want Christmas pudding, I've got these individual chocolate sponge puddings, 2 lots of custard, and yes, 3 boxes of 12 mince pies. Can't run out of mince pies to go with the cream. And I think they might have been £1.89 a box. And then I want to get some fresh pork pies, but we've had these before. These are the frozen ones, so it's just time to have those in. Hubby did like the, he prefers to make his own roast potatoes with the goose fat, but as a backup, and if feeling a bit lazy or whatever, we have got the goose fat roast potatoes as a backup, if you want something quick. Haven't tried these. These are the perfect beef dripping roast potatoes. Haven't tried those, so we thought we'd try those and then can compare them. To go along with fries and mushy peas, we've got here, we have got the 2 boxes, so we've got 8 pieces of fish. As I said, I have got visitors over the Christmas season. We have got 8 quarter-pounders and the southern fried chicken. We have got quite a big turkey for Christmas Day. This is for New Year's Day. We have got a sit-down meal. So we have got the gammon joint and we have got the turkey joint. And so they were £10 each. So I thought for £20, I thought that was okay for amount of adults and a toddler. Back up again, because we do have fresh veg normally on Christmas Day anyway, but I like to have these in just in case we have sudden visitors or people turn up not expected. It has actually happened in the past. So I've got a bag of mixed veg and Brussels underneath. And then for these were £3. This is the 60 piece of dippers and 3 bags of fries. These are the 3-way fries, again to go with the quarter-pounders and the fish for visitors. And I don't tend to get alcohol in anymore. The years that we bought alcohol, we don't drink it and then ended up giving it away. So what I've done is, because it's a bit nicer to have on the table, we've just gone for the red and white grape bottles. It's just nice juice to have on the table that looks a little bit more classy than just the juice. And then we do have a Pepsi Max, because most people drink this. And I do have some bags down there that have got more of the Pepsi Max in. And behind me, that I've near enough trod on, I've got a couple of bags from One Below. But I'm going to get this all away. Oh, I did pick up the TV guide, which was on the list to get from Tesco's, but we got it just in case we're pushed. And I'll explain what we do with our TV guide and the family a bit later today, hopefully. So I'm going to get all this away. Hubby's going to make me a nice coffee, and then we're going to have sausage in baps for our lunch, because it has actually now gone 12 o'clock. So we've accomplished everything we wanted to do today. Whether I get hubby doing a little bit of wrapping up, we shall see. And I've got to get some more washing done, because we brought some washing back for my son's house. And maybe we'll then watch a bit of TV while I'm doing maybe some wrapping up this afternoon. Yeah, so I'm going to get all this away now before it starts defrosting. Right, now I have got a small haul from One Below. As I said, I've just started going there. A lot of the pieces are the same or very similar to Poundland. They do have quite a few items that are sort of below £1 as well, like 75 pence or whatever, but I know Poundland started doing that as well, as I found out recently. So I'm going to go straight into this haul. Again, we have got, sorry for the whistle, hot on these hot and spicy Cheetos, and yes, we've been going through like no end of these bags, but it's for 8 packets for £1, so I didn't think that was too bad, and the whole family do love these. So I got 2 bags of those. Carrying on with the food items, I couldn't spend too long in there because we had so much to do. So coming down to some of the food items, as far as I know, I think they're all £1, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. So I did pick up some peanuts. I do like these, but I have to have these in moderation. So I bought those, but have those out on Christmas Day. Now, these are by Nestle, and I bought these for our granddaughter, Milky Bar Welsums. And it's these, and I thought they're just kind of sweet, you know, just like a little treat. So I hadn't seen those before. As I said, very often, and this is something specifically I want in like places like this, like Poundland and One Below, I don't tend to go along the food items that much, and the sweets and chocolates and everything. I tend to stay clear unless there's something specifically I'm looking for, and occasionally just to see what's there. I have 2 boxes of these, just as extra gifts, as I say, to keep in my Christmas stash, you know, for guests and visitors and things like that. I do like tucks, so I did get some savoury crackers. I have got on my list to get the plain, like Jacob's crackers and everything, to have with our different cheeses for tea on Christmas Day. By the time it comes to 4 or 5 o'clock, even a bit later, a lot of people do not want a lot to eat, so I tend to do crackers and cheese more for tea stroke supper. Right, Elf on the Shelf, again, these might be in Poundland. I did get the ketchup one, you know, and I was going to put it on a plate on Christmas Eve along with Elf, just as a little funny piece. Okay, she's not, she knows what Elf is for a 2-year-old, but I don't think she understands everything that's going on. So it's a little bit for the adults as well, you know, just a little bit of magic. again, I'm not sure if Poundland had these, but I had to pick these up, and they only had the one, as I would have got two, one for myself and one to keep up. I know, strange, for next Christmas for my son and daughter-in-law's and granddaughter's tree, because they are moving in the new year, is these elf Christmas baubles, and I think they are so sweet. Sorry for the glare. There we are. And I think they are so good. I'll have to check out and see. I presume Poundland have got them, but I haven't remembered seeing them. So I would like another packet. I don't think I'm going to break into those until I can find out whether I can get some more. I may keep those up for next year. I only bought one toiletry item, and this is in the scent of Sweet Berry and Freesia. It's a balanced body wash with neutralising argan oil. I just think the package is quite nice about that. It's for a stocking filler. As I say, that is the body wash. They had different ones. I think between Christmas and New Year, if I get a chance, I'll go into one below and do some filming, you know, when it's quietened down, and look at the products and maybe the different aisles in more detail. So I think, you know, I think that looks quite expensive, but body wash, and so the scent smells really lovely. In one below, their Blu-rays are only £1, as in Poundland they are £2. So I've got a couple of more stocking fillers. First of all, the DVD, we have got Gulliver's Travels. I haven't seen this in a while, with Jack Black, and that is just an ordinary DVD for £1. I fancy watching that one. We was discussing actually one of his other movies the other day, because we watched Jumanji at home, and then we went to the cinema to watch the second one, and we would like to see School of Rock. We haven't seen that in a fair few years, so we've gone on to Jack Black movies. I think it's The Holiday. I haven't seen that one this year. I've seen it previously. He's in that one. I think it's The Holiday. I'm sure it is. So we've got Gulliver's Travels. Really good movie if you haven't seen it and do like Jack Black. Like I said, the Blu-rays, I've got two. I had quite a few actually, and they're only £1. I have actually seen this one. This is again a stocking filler. This is another one of my favourites, Ink Heart, and it's got Brendan Fraser in this one. If you haven't seen this one, I think that's really good. As I said, for £1. How I feel about these, I put these as stocking fillers because got something to watch over Christmas for anybody, you know, the stocking fillers and any gifts. But also, if you don't want to keep it, you can then donate it after Christmas. And for £1, I really don't think, you know, if you don't want to hold on to the Blu-rays and DVDs, you can donate them afterwards or pass them on to another member. And I don't think it's any waste of money. Now, this one I haven't seen. I don't know how she does it. And it's got Sarah Jessica Parker in this one. I think it's more of a chick flick. This is a gift. So, know me and movies. It's one of my, you know, pastimes besides crafting. Especially if I can craft and watch a movie at the same time. I'm a happy bunny. Right, they had an awful lot of Frozen 2 merchandise, and I got a couple of extra bits, and I got two of everything, well, these items, and it's one of them is the sticker book. So sorry about the glare, and so the stickers are gorgeous. Again, I think it's an item I wish I bought some more. And it has actually got some puzzles as well. And then, so you fill in all the pieces, and it's got little games. So I've just thought, you know, this is a little something for the relevant people who are receiving this. So with that, I have bought the crayons. I mean, for the age of these children, kiddos, I think, you know, something to do, especially as they may open it just before Christmas. I just think it's just a nice little activity to do. So as I said, I do have 2 each of those. And the last item, yeah, we used all our bags up with our Iceland food shop. Hang on, I'm gonna have to stop this. And we got a bag, but I will use this to put gifts in, to transport them to this particular person's home. But I think that is lovely. Who doesn't like, who doesn't like Frozen? I've seen the first one. I haven't been to the cinema to see the second one. I think I'm going to wait until it comes out on DVD, because we've already been to the cinema once recently, as said Friday. So yeah, so I do like the bag, and I keep buying these bags, but I do give them away with the gifts. So that's my little haul from One Below. Running a little bit behind, but we're getting there. Got a little bit more wrapping up. I was hoping to have it done by now, but I'm quite happy to sit and watch TV while I do the wrapping. Right, while we're on, I thought I would explain something else, a little thing that I do to get organised for Christmas. It might be silly to some people, but it does actually solve some, not disagreements, but people getting annoyed, is what's on TV. So this, I don't buy magazines, but I do get the TV guide for Christmas and the New Year, and this one is from the 21st of December to the 3rd of January, what's on TV, and this is the one that I specifically like around this time of year. Now, the reason why I purchased this, I know I've said this another time, this is something I have done for a fair few years, especially when I was working as a carer, because I was always working over Christmas. It was just how your shift used to fall. And with other members of the family, what I tend to do is I go through the TV guide, and get my pencil case out, and using highlighters, I actually go through the magazine. I look at the front to see what the specials are, to see if there's anything particular that I believe myself or my family would be interested in, and then I go on the day and I go through each day and I highlight with a highlighter pen what I want to record, and we put it on the planner. This is due to, so we don't miss things, we don't have to, you know, watch it there and then. One, if it's on ITV, we can cut the adverts out. And 2, if, you know, we've got visitors or we're out visiting ourselves, it's all programmed in, and the Virgin box can actually record up to 6 items at one time, so we don't tend to have a problem that way. And then it's all on the planner for the evenings or whenever we are free to watch things. And we don't actually tend to watch BBC One and ITV and all those channels. We're more into, although we pay our TV licence, during Christmas again, it's times that I like to see if there's any shows or anything on, and things that I take our interest that they do just show over Christmas. So I do miss the adverts, and that's why I like to get the TV guide. Once I've been through it, or, you know, sort of in the process of going through it, I give it to each member of the family and I say, can you, you know, flip through it, highlight anything that you're interested in, and so it can be programmed in. I don't just look for myself. If I know my family pretty well, like my son and hubby, like any specials to do with Top Gear and everything, and certain, you know, one-off shows that I think they'd be interested in, I highlight them, and very often they say, oh yeah, I want that, and I've already highlighted it. So yeah, so I'm gonna take off the stand so I can show you what I do. It's just helps, you know, so you've got some viewing and you haven't got any, you know, thinking, oh, I wish I'd recorded that. As I said, it's not too late to do that if you've got your TV guide or whatever, or you know, you can jot it down on a bit of paper or something and just program it in. But I'll show you how we do it. Right, so again, I say it's what's on TV. It's the double issue for £1.30, and I think that is a really good price. As I said, it has. We're not into the actual soaps. We don't follow any soaps up. But so we very often at the moment watching Amazon. At the moment, we do have Netflix, so they sort of keep our attention, and obviously it has your shows and everything at the start. But and that will actually tell me, like, I know this is what caught my attention. I knew it was on, was this one, A Ghostly Christmas, and it's a Christmas Carol, and I believe it's in 3 parts. Yeah, it's in 3 parts on BBC One. This is what I was interested in. Hope you're in focus. And this is one of the main reasons, but I wasn't sure what the times and the days were. And then I'm going to take you to today's. Do excuse all the flapping about. I mostly at the moment just look at the main channels like BBC One, ITV, BBC Two, because they're the channels we don't tend to watch unless there's something specific. And as you know, it's been programmed in A Christmas Carol. It was highlighted, and then what we go through is to program it into the Virgin box, and then it's got a tick to say it has been programmed in, and SL means series link because it's in 3 parts. So I know it's been put, it's highlighted, it has been programmed in, and I know that the series link is on that one, so I haven't got to worry about it when it comes to the next couple of parts. So this is what I generally do. I said, people might think, oh no, it's too much trouble, but it's the way I do it. Monday, gonna get myself or hubby to program all this in. Some things, as I said, we've watched before, but put it on the planner. So on Monday, Brave is on BBC One, and then we've got, say, the second part of A Christmas Carol, which I know that is on Series Link. And then we've got Gremlins, that was on my list of movies to watch this year, and The Secret World of Toys at Christmas. So that's what's taken my attention, and the family have agreed they're quite interested in this one actually, and that is a one-off documentary taking a look at toy makers around the world, revealing how they work hard year-round to ensure their product is on children's Christmas lists each December. So, you know, we watch a lot of them, like the James May ones we've had in the past, and like the countdown to Christmases past, and the toys that have hit the stores and things like that. So yeah, so that's enough I think of the TV guide, but that's what I do. Just a little, you know, tidbit to get organised for Christmas, so you don't have to worry about missing your shows. But I'm sure a lot of you do this anyway and are aware of it.